There's something just uniquely powerful about the month of September, right? It's like as the kids head back to school and the days grow shorter, it's as if the universe is just signaling that it's time to get back to business. So, for ambitious entrepreneurs like me and like you, this is the time of year that we can really like it's like starting a new race, right? It's like we're establishing a new starting line here in September. And it's a chance to just reset and sprint towards your goals from, now all the way through to the end of the year with a whole new sense of renewed energy and focus. So it's not like, the typical New Year's resolutions that often fade, by February, if you even make it that far. The momentum that you build now can really carry you through to the end of the year, setting you up for your biggest success yet. But how you do this to ensure that you sustain that momentum and that you stay consistently engaged in the action that you're taking to achieve those goals, well, that's what I'm talking about here today, because I want you to avoid the common traps that derail even, the foolproof plans that many business owners think they're making as they set up to do exactly what you're setting up to do right now. So I'm going to walk you through my 3-step process so that you recommit and reset towards building and scaling your business, taking 3 simple steps that are going to make this so much easier. So step 1 is to identify your high impact business building activity. Okay, so the first step in this process is to really get honest with yourself. What's the one business building, excuse me, activity that you haven't been doing consistently, right? And it doesn't matter why, it doesn't matter for how long, okay? Just get honest, acknowledge the activity that you've been avoiding. And maybe it's something that you've been avoiding because it feels challenging or time consuming. Whatever it is, this activity is crucial to your growth. So it's important to choose the activity that fits into your current schedule. So if you only have an hour a day to dedicate towards this activity, and the activity, can be completed in that time frame, perfect. What you don't want to do is choose the activity that you've been avoiding that really is going to necessitate, 2.5 hours of time each day. And it's an hour and a half worth of time that you don't have, and try to do it anyway. Okay. No, that's the quickest way to become quickly inconsistent. So the goal is to establish consistency. So be realistic about what it is that you can actually accomplish. This will help you avoid overcommitting and setting yourself up for frustration that eventually leads to quitting altogether. Okay. Step number 2 is schedule it first thing in the day. Yeah. Once you've identified what that key activity is, the next step is to schedule it first thing in the morning. Why? Because the early hours are often the most productive. And by prioritizing this task, you ensure it doesn't get pushed aside by the other day's demands as they come up, right? You're not going to reprioritize this key activity behind another activity or delay it to a later time and risk it actually not getting done at all. So go to your calendar and block off the time, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour. Make sure this activity is the first thing you tackle each day. This not only guarantees that it gets done, but it also sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. You feel accomplished first thing, and that creates more energy and fortitude to just work through the next big activity on your agenda. Okay. When you start your morning with a win, you're more likely to maintain that momentum throughout the day. And for step number 3, check your mindset and your attitude. The final step is perhaps the most crucial. You've got to assess your mindset about this new routine. How do you feel about the activity you've chosen? Are you excited? Are you feeling anxious? Maybe a little overwhelmed? You've got that restless energy in your body, usually a good indicator. Your feelings can have a significant impact on your consistency and overall success. So take a moment to sit quietly and reflect on your emotions. Acknowledge them without judgment. If you find that you have negative feelings about the activity, it's time to reframe your mindset. Instead of focusing on the potential challenges, think about the opportunities that this activity presents. Consider how it will help you grow your business, reach more people, and make a bigger impact. When you approach your tasks with a positive attitude and a sense of purpose, you're more likely to stick with them even when the going gets tough. So now that you've got a simple, actionable plan, it's time to put it into motion. So, which business building activity are you committing to for this next month? I want you to schedule it in your calendar, check in with your mindset, and start building that unstoppable momentum. Now, of course, I want to hear about your progress. So you can click the link below in these video notes to subscribe to receive weekly text messages from me with a little weekly dose of motivation and business building tactics. And you get to reply back, right? So once you subscribe, you'll be able to send me a quick text and let me know the activity that you're committing to. And I'd love to hear more about how you're implementing these steps and the impact that it's having on your business growth. So let's make this month the month that propels your business forward into the most successful season yet. All right, let's go. I'll see you out there.